Hey guys, let's take a look at the material necessary for success in Chapter 5. That material is contained in the Chapter 5 lab assignment. So I've done something a little differently this time. I decided to pull up the work in my math lab that you will see for the Chapter 5 lab so I can illustrate some of the graphing tools that you'll need to use. Okay, so this first problem. They want us to plot some points. And so the first point they want us to plot is 0, 0. Well, actually, it's already there, so all you need to do is check answer and we're good. But to plot the next one, 101, remember with ordered pairs, the first one's the x, the second one's the y. So I'm going to go over the x amount, which is 100, and then go up the y amount, which is 1, and press that spot. Notice it plots a point right there, and I can check my answer, and I'm good. So for this problem, you will continue doing the same thing to plot those points. Find 350, go up to 3, and just press where it is. Okay, so let's check out the next one. Yeah, I want to continue. So let's see what's happening in this next problem. Okay, we've got a boat that's approaching a dock. It stops to refuel, then moves away from the dock. In a couple of sentences, explain which of the graphs below could describe this motion. So let's think of this graph. The horizontal axis is time, and the vertical axis is the distance from the dock. So if I am approaching the dock, is my distance to the dock increasing, or is my, it says distance from the dock. So if I'm approaching the dock, is my distance from the dock increasing, or is my distance from the dock decreasing? I think my distance from the dock would be decreasing because I'm approaching it. Now, when I stop to fuel, I am not moving in any direction, so that would be a constant part. Over time, I'm just sitting there refueling, I'm not moving. And then finally, I move away from the dock, so my distance from the dock would be increasing. So this is kind of an awkward one, but I would choose B as my graph. And as the boat approaches the dock, the distance from the dock decreases. And in other words, the line segment slants down. Let's see if it's good with that. There we are. Okay, let's see the next kind of problem we have. Yes, keep going. Here we're just going to plot some points. So I want to plot the point 6, 0. Remember the 6 is your x value, the 0 is your y value. So I would go over 6, and I would go up or down 0, so I would just stay right there. That would be the point 6, 0. Okay, let's list some ordered pairs now. We're going to go on this graph and find A. And actually, if you want to, you can always magnify it. Here is A, and we want to give the ordered pair for A. So it looks like I went over 3 and up 1, so the ordered pair would be 3, 1. 3 is on the X, 1 is on the Y. So I would type in, as an ordered pair, I'm assuming we want parentheses, 3, 1. And let's check that out, and we're good to go. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. A quadrant. Which quadrant is the ordered pair 8.4, 5 located? Well, we need to remember what those quadrants are. So it's counterclockwise. This is quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. Counterclockwise, starting at the upper right. Okay, so if I wanted to plot the point 8.4, 5, 8.4 would be my X value. 5 would be my Y value, so it would be up here in quadrant 1. Same thing with this ordered pair. The X value is 4 and the Y value is negative 1.5. So I would go over the X value on the positive side, positive 4, but the Y value is negative, so that means I'd go right 4 and down 1.5. That would put me in quadrant 4. Okay, what else is going on in here? Oh, they've given us some low and high temperatures for some particular months. And we want to look at the low versus high temperature for December. And so the low temperature is -5 and the high temperature is 32. So we'll consider the low temperature like our X value, the high temperature like our Y value, and so we'll plot the ordered pair -5, 32. So -5 means I'm going to go left first, and then 32 means I'm going to go up to 32. So it has to be in quadrant 2, and B has a point in quadrant 2. Okay, anything else interesting here that's different? Graphing a line that contains the two ordered pairs. So the ordered pair is 5, 3, so I would go over to 5 and go up to 3. Ooh, I think that's it. Well, I need to get the graphing tool. Hold on. Here we go, graphing tool. So over 5 up 3 would put me here. And then I'm going to go left 3 and down 4. So that would put me here. Okay, so I've graphed the line, got that part done. Now let me check that answer. Okay, and then it wants me to find the slope of the line. So let me remind you how to find the slope of a line. Okay, the formula for the slope is m is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And the x2, x1, y2, y1 comes from an ordered pair. So let's say we have an ordered pair x sub 1, y sub 1, and another ordered pair x sub 2, y sub 2. All we do is subtract the y values and put that over the difference between the x values. So in this case, we had the ordered pair 5, 3, and -3, -4. So I've got the point 5, 3, and -3, -4. So if I want to find my slope, it'll be -4 minus 3 over -3 minus 5. -4 minus 3 over -3 minus 5. What's that going to give me? Well, -4 minus 3 is a -7, and -3 minus 5 is a -8. So that gives me a slope of +7/8, because a negative divided by a negative is a positive. So we're going to type in that slope as a fraction of 7/8. We'll check our answer, and we should be good to go. All right, so the next problem is the same. Plot the points, graph the line, find the slope. Problem 10 is going to be plot the points, find the slope. We just did that example, or a similar example. And question 11 would be find the average temperature for the following set of temperatures recorded during 7 days in Hartford. So I've been given 7 values representing temperature. How do you find averages? I bet you know. We just add all of those up, the 51 plus the 53 plus the 64, the 49, the 64, the 54, and the 50. Add those up and divide by 7 because I have 7 values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that would give you your average. So this should get you through the Chapter 5 lab assignment. Good luck with it, and let me know if you have any questions. And it would be great if I could end this recording session.